What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Washington Wake. Tonight's video, we are coming at you in the ZARUDE Draft League with our Week 2 match versus the Chicago BOLTHUNDs. Let's have a look at the teams. Biggest threat for him I got to watch out for is his Uber, Zamazenta Crowned, super fast, super hard to kill, threatens a lot of my stuff with body press, as well as with its other moves. He's got Terra on his Tornadus T, he's got Terapagos, Sinistra is super annoying, Grimmsnarl, I gotta watch out for those screens, and overall his team is just a lot faster than mine. So here's what I'm gonna bring. First up is Araquanid. Despite the speed disadvantage, I'm not actually gonna run Sticky Webs this week. Trying something a little bit different. Stockpile Miracle Infestation Surf with leftovers. I'm hoping this can kind of surprise him. Maybe trap something with Infestation like Grimmsnarl if it doesn't have Parting Shot. And just kind of wear it down and wear out screen turns. Also has a decent matchup against a lot of his other Mon with this set. Magerna is coming, of course. We've got spikes on this. I'd like to kind of wear his team down a little bit and try and sweep with my next Pokemon. Floor Cannon and Pixie Plate there have enough power to hopefully kill his Sinistra if it's not Spadef invested. Energy Ball is for Swampert. Next up we have Sneasler, kind of our primary win condition if things go right. Air Balloon, we're not bringing Rillaboom this week, but after a Swords Dance and after a little bit of chip from potentially hazards or other things, we should be able to have a pretty good shot at a sweep. Again, if things go right. Next up we have Forretress, Stealth Rock to help with getting him worn down a little bit, Volt Switch for momentum, and we're running Light Screen and Reflect with Light Clay on this, which is my first time trying that set out, but hoping it can help position Sneasler to get a Swords Dance off. Then of course we're bringing our Terra Captain Ursaluna, Terra Ghost this week because Zamazenta C with Body Press is going to hurt it really bad if we don't. Terra Ghost on Shadow Claw will also help it do a sizable more amount of damage to his Sinistra, who also resists our Facade and Headlong Rush combo. And lastly, we're bringing our second Terra Captain, Chandelure, with Terra Fire and Scarf. With Terra Fire, it allows Fire Blast to be super strong. Will allow it to OHKO a Zamazenta if it's not Spadef invested too heavily. Energy Ball is there for Swampert. Trick to get rid of our Scarf if we need to. And yeah, I think this team is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun giving it a shot anyways. And so let's get into the match. Okay, we're getting into the fight here. Brought pretty close to what I was expecting. Don't know if he's going to go with a Grim lead. He could also go with a Swamp lead. I think I'm going to go with a Magerna. If I can, I'd like to start getting some spikes set up a little bit. If not, I do have Energy Ball for Swampert, and my Floor Cannon should do a pretty good chunk to his Grimmsnarl, even through screens potentially. Let's see, he hasn't given me his Terra. Okay, so his Tornadus is Terra Ground, which is unfortunate for Magerna. That's the thing with this open Terra system, it's pretty hard to come up with a perfect game plan. Okay, and he brings out Torn. What's the move here? I think, yeah, because that thing has got pretty good coverage into my team with Terra Ground. I think I have to stay in and just do a Volt Switch, which really sucks. Or let's just get some... Let's get some spikes up. No, let's go for a Volt Switch. No, spikes. We're going to go spikes. Imagine he's going to Terra here. He did not Terra. Okay. Probably thought he was going to scare me out there, which he certainly almost did. Goes into swamp. Tempted to just blast this thing with an energy ball. But see, I don't think it can kill me unless it's choice banned. If he's got an assault vest or a SPDEF invested, he can survive this. But let's go for it and see what happens. Okay, we go first, so we are faster. You love to see it. There goes Swampert. Okay, so Terror Blast shouldn't be able to kill me here. A Fluor Cannon would do quite a good amount to him, which I'm tempted to do now that I have that boost. Okay, he goes Terra Ground. I think unless he's got specs on this thing, I think we can survive. I've got the Pixie Plate and the boost, so I think if I can hit this thing, I can kill it. Ouch, what the hell? Okay. So having killed me there, he has to be choice, unless I'm really just missing something. I'm tempted to just go straight for Sneasler here. Oh, but he still has his Grim Snarl. I'm gonna go into my Golden Boy here and get some rocks up. Who is he switching into potentially? Any of these things, really. Does he have a spinner? He does have Terapagos. Yeah, let's go for Stealth Rock. Fortunately, he's no longer weak to... It goes for Zama. Okay, and I think I can go into... do a Volt Switch and go into either Shandy or into my Araquanid. Kind of want to go into Araquanid and see what happens here. Let's do that. Goes for an Iron Defense. Okay. Or do I go into Shandy? Let's go into Araquanid instead. And I can do a decent amount of chip with Surf. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's just get some chip damage on this thing. Resist body press, but a body press is gonna hurt coming from this thing regardless. Okay. Yeah, body press should be doing probably more than that psychic thing just did to me. That's okay. Let's just go for another one, I think. Or maybe an infestation, calling a switch. Let's just go for another surf. Okay, swaps out into Grim Snarl. Decent amount of chunk there. I'm gonna go for an infestation here. See if I can trap this thing. If it has parting shot, which it does, it's not gonna help me out too much. Let's see what he goes into. Kind of expected for a taunt, or maybe to go for screens there. I see just kind of using it as a pivot though. Goes into Terapagos. This thing could easily go for a rapid spin. Tempted to go into Shandy to try and block that, but I'm not sure that Shandy is going to be able to pull off a solid revenge kill here. I'm actually going to keep... He can spin if he wants to. I'm going to go for a stockpile here. It's a power gem. Ouch. Shit. Okay. Let's see if he goes for another power gem. I think I'm going to go for Mirror Coat. He could just start setting up on me instead, but I'm not going to survive 2 power gems, so I might only get 1 more move. In which case I'd like for it to be Mirror Coat. Goes for rapid spin. Sucks. Okay, and I kind of wonder if he's going to swap out now. Now that I've kind of exposed my set, somewhat free for him to go into his, whatchamacallit there, his Sinistra, which could be kind of an issue for me. I think I'm going to go, kind of want to just go into Fortress maybe and pivot out of here. Or do I go for an infestation? See what he does. Let's go for another infestation. See who he swaps to. Okay, withdraws. Brings out Tornadus. Kind of gotta assume some kind of a flying move is coming at us here. I think we just have to Mirror Coat and let Little Webby go down at this point in time. As for the Hurricane, we are not safe. Okay. I think... Do I bring out Big Bear now? I'm gonna go for... Hurricane is an issue for me. Maybe I start setting up screens here with Golden Boy. Let's go for it with Big Bear instead. If I can get a Trailblaze off, that'd be really nice. Kind of hoping he switches out. This could do a pretty good amount to me if he doesn't. Should be able to survive one. Let's go for a Trailblaze and see what he does. He withdraws. Goes into Grimmsnarl. I think I can just go for another Trailblaze. He probably puts up screens here, which is not ideal for me. I'm gonna go for another Trailblaze though. Okay, he's gonna get dual screens up on me. Maybe I should have just killed him so that he would just have the reflect up. Do have Infiltrator on my Chandelure, so I can get through screens with that thing. Just for a parting shot. Keeps it alive. Yeah, I should have just killed that thing. So now he still has it alive as a free switch into something. Goes into Sinistra. I think he starts setting up or goes for a Matcha Gotcha. I kind of just want to hard switch into Chandelure here, which is a little bit risky because he could call that and Shadow Ball me. We're just going to go for it anyways, though. Hope he doesn't call for it. Goes for Strength Sap. He could switch into Terapagos, calling my Shadow Ball here. If he does that, I can go into Fortress or maybe back into Big Bear. So it's not the end of the world. I think a Terrifier Fire Blast, though, could potentially kill whatever he goes into. Let's see here, versus Sinistra. Okay, but we're gonna go for Shadow Ball. Switches out, he calls it. Should have followed my instincts there, but that's okay. Goes into Zama. Okay. Okay, so that's enough to 2KO a Zama if he stays in, but probably goes to his turtle on this one, I would imagine. Okay, he lets it go. Probably brings in his turtle, and if he's got a setup move, he can start spamming that, unfortunately. So I kind of think I go hard into my Ursaluna here. Really should have planned better for these screens, to be honest. I don't have Brick Break or Psychic Fangs on anything. So kind of got to stall him out and use Chandelure with Infiltrator. Goes for Tornadus. Which a Terra Blast will kill me here. I think I'm gonna go ballsy and go for Sneeze Nuts here. Calling the Terra Blast. We do believe he's choice specs. Oh my god, okay. Oh wow, that was super lucky on our part. Should be faster than him here. Oh man, that miss really saved me, to be quite frank. I think we go to... How many turns of screens? He's got 2 turns of Reflect left. Okay, I think we go to Big Bear. Damn, okay, that sucks. He's gonna get us with that. I think we need to go to... What does he have left? Okay. Let's go, we just gotta stay in and go for... We'll go for a headlong rush. Imagine he can kill us here. He does hit, okay. Reflect us down, which is nice. I think we can come in and set up our own screens, and that's probably the move here. So let's get a light screen up. He's actually probably just has special attackers left. No way. Oh, come on. Okay, we get the screen up. Just try and get the Reflect up as well, because, or do we go for Stealth Rock? Let's get a Stealth Rock up instead. Withdraws. Goes into a Sinistra. So we should die or switch out on this turn. Goes for a Macha Gotcha. So I want to go for... I'm going to go for the Sneasler endgame here. Hope we don't get burned by a Matcha Gotcha or a Strength Sap. Don't have much choice. We're running out of options. Let's go for the Swords Dance. Okay, and I think we could do an acrobatics here. It did not do near as much as I thought it would. Okay. Oh, he hasn't popped the balloon yet, that's why. Okay, so we're gonna go for another Swords Dance. Either he pops my balloon, potentially burns me, or Strength Saps again, but if he Strength Saps again, we can keep ahead with doing Swords Dances. Keeps the cycle going. I'm gonna go for one more Swords Dance, and then I think that Dire Claw will take it out if it Strength Saps again. Okay. Okay. I was doing a great job of wearing down my screens anyways. There goes the light screen, so we gotta go for another Swords Dance. Okay, thank goodness for that. Problem here though is until I have Unburden off, his Tornadus is going to be faster. So we're kind of counting on a Hurricane Miss here. See if we get the Hurricane Miss. Nothing much we can do about it. There's no point in switching out because we're going to wind up in the same situation again. So we need to hope that he's somehow slower than us, or that we get the Hurricane Miss. We get the Hurricane Miss. That probably saves the game for us. Yeah, I think if I did get hit there, kind of my last prayer would have been to go Terra Fire and to start blasting on Chandelure, but I don't think that would have been enough. So, we know we don't have enough to kill this thing yet. We're going to go for another Swords Dance. So I think we should be at +3 here still, though. Let's see. +4. Okay. So this should now kill. Okay, and who is our last? Terapagos. So that's going to be good games, and honestly I think he had me if Hurricane did not miss there. So sorry about the hacks. Guess that's part of the gamble with a 70% accuracy move, but let him down at the wrong time. So good game to the Chicago Bolthuns, and we will see you guys next time.